Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I will be discussing about polity section of the Apsc Cce. So polity plays an important role in Apsc examination. Not only Apsc, if any government examination, polity plays an important role, because without polity a government cannot, you can say, is not complete without polity. Polity is the pillar of how our constitution works and how our administration is going on. So polity is a very important subject, and it is a low hanging fruit. Why? Because it's very easy to score in polity, be it current affairs, be it static part. So you need to catch the low hanging fruit, pluck low hanging fruit before you jumping to the you can say tougher subjects. So polity is a very easy subject in my opinion. So we are basically targeting 100% in polity, and this is something about me. I scored 120 plus in CCE 2020 prelims. So let's begin our discussion. So I will first start with book details, sources. So if you see the sources for both mains and prelims, what I used is only the one and only book is Indian Polity by M. Lakshmikant. This book I have referred only this book for both mains and prelims, so you can also use the same. Trust me guys, each and every line of this book, also including tables, you need to go through each and every details, then only you can you will be able to score a good marks in polity. And you need to complement with the current affairs. So if you ask me about current affairs magazine, then I personally used Vision IS and Inside IS current this monthly magazine. You can also use any coaching institution magazine, but we make sure that these are relevant. You know, nowadays there are so many irrelevant materials going around, so you make sure that this materials provided by the coaching institutions are relevant. And how will you know that this is relevant? You can use, or you can by checking the previous year questions. So make sure you also check the previous year questions. So this is the book. You can see 6th edition. I think this is the latest edition, so you can buy it from any online website, be it Amazon, be it Flipkart. So you will get it delivered everywhere around the in any place in India. So this is the source. Trust me guys, do not run for here and there. Follow this book for static part, and then complement with the current affairs magazine. And the newspaper reading, I think this I should not mention it again and again, because these are common. This is common, like you need to go through on newspaper all the day. So now let's check some questions, like how this our book is helpful or a magazine is helpful. So first question in last CCA, in you can say polity part, that they are asking Gaon Panchayat present in Assam as per the 2011 census, latest census. So if you see, they are given very similar numbers, very you can say very confusing. So correct answer was option C, 2202. So this is you can check also in polity, Indian polity, this is given in the Panchayat part, Panchayat chapter. And next question was here regarding the which articles empowers the governor to appoint a chairman and other members of a state public service. Means who appoints the chairman and other members of a APSC, Assam State Public Service Commission, or any other state public service commission. So they have given 4 articles. See, they are trying to make you confused. How? Because they have given very you can say similar articles like 14, 15, 16, 17. This is very confusing. If they have given had they given like 280, 450, 316 and 80, then you will be sure that okay, we know something. If you want to guess it, then maybe you can guess that okay, UPSC or state PCS comes around 300 series. So you will be definitely going to tick that had they given different articles, very far ahead articles, but here you can see very close articles. So they are trying to make confuse in that way. So you need to go through each and every point. So C 316 was the answer, but if only had you only gone through only once the book, then you will not be able to answer this question, because these are very close articles. So the next question is was the first speaker of the Lok Sabha of Indian Parliament? This is after independence, obviously. So I think this is very easy question, because this is very generic GK, I can say. You will get everywhere in this type of question in any kind of competitive examination. So correct answer is GB Maplanga. So don't forget, guys, these questions are repetitive, because you need to know the first speaker, who was the speaker, who was the first president, who was the first prime minister, who was the first chief minister of Assam, like that. These are some standard question. They might not question you directly, but it will help you. It will help you at any stage. It will help you in interview. It will help you in the main stage. So be prepared with such standard questions. So we can go to the next question. So this is the I think like they have chosen to give you the questions from the panchayat, or you can say local governance. See, who was the India's prime minister when the government introduced the modern panchayat raj system, 73rd CAA, and gave it to the constitutional status. So what is our 73rd constitutional amendment act? That is the panchayati raj system was given constitutional status. Before that, our panchayat system was not constitutional. It was voluntarily adopted by the states, but afterwards of 73rd amendment, it was made mandatory and given a constitutional status. So it was a landmark, you can say, amendment to our constitution after independence. You can see here PV Narasimha Rao, Vishwanath Pratap Singh, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Chandrasekhar. So who is the correct answer? This A is the correct answer, PV Narasimha Rao. I think you should know something about this legendary guy, because he was the one who introduced the 73rd Amendment Act, which is key to our constitution. And another one is if you remember, 1991, this LPG reform, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. At this time, during his time, India faced a foreign exchange crisis. So he introduced this liberalization, privatization, globalization concept, and whatever India is now growing, or you can say the service sector India is growing because of this man, or our honorable previous Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh. So you should know about him. Because these questions related to him asked again and again in our exam. Any kind of examination, be it APSC conducted or any kind of, you can say, competitive examination. Some prime ministers you have to remember. This first our prime minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, and then Indira Gandhi, Narasimha Rao, and you can say this. Our second prime minister was Lal Bahadur Shastri. So such you need to remember. Now next question is, which of the following schedules of the Indian Constitution is related to with a distribution of powers between the union and states? So this is something regarding to power distribution between union and states. If you already know that, if you have polity, as you are reading polity, so you must know about this separation of power between our union and state. This is something our constitution has unique feature. So not unique, but you can say one of the important feature. So there are how many schedules in our constitution? If you remember, there are 13 schedules in our constitution. So this one of the schedule 7 divides or separates the power between union and state. This is the core of our federalism. You can see schedule 8 is related to language, and 11 is related to panchayat, and 12 10 is identification, 11 is related to panchayat, and 12 is related to municipality, I think. So this is the questions you need to understand. Like these are some standard questions, very standard questions, so you need to remember that. Memorize it if you can't, do study more and more, and जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, खा जाओ उसको, memorize कर दो पूरा. So these questions you cannot lose your marks because very standard question. Because everyone will answer this and you will be left out. So some important summary from takeaway from this session. So we can see the 2-3 questions from Panchayat itself, means local government, and then parliament. You cannot skip parliament chapter of Indian Lakshmikant if you Indian polity by Lakshmikant if you preparing for APSC or any kind of government examination, polity examination. This chapter is, you can say, most of the questions you will get from this chapter only. Parliament and constitutional bodies, I won't say this is also as important as parliament, but every chapter is important, but parliament and fundamental rights, these two chapters are very important. Today I have not covered here fundamental rights because I will cover it separately, because fundamental rights is very important from the perspective of our day-to-day life also, and from the perspective of exam as well. So this is it, guys, for today. I would not make it long much, because my suggestion will be to study more and more from the first to complete your static, and do not hover around here and there in YouTube or social media, because these are, you should come only to YouTube whenever you feel bored, whenever you want to add value something to your preparation. Otherwise these these are some very basics which you will get in any standard book. So buy any standard book. If you want my suggestion, then buy this Indian Lakshmikant and go through it. This is the only way to clear those exams. Studying 2-3 hours in YouTube would not help, in my opinion. So study from the book only, from the standard resources, then come only to YouTube to, if you need to understand something, if you want to add value to your, if you want to add some values. Okay, so thank you, guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and best of luck for your upcoming exams. Thank you.